let's start at the beginning.
Yes.
I would like to ask you, how did you meet Ganodharma, the product, and the company they exam?
Oh, okay. That I had to go back many years back in the year 2001 when my father had a stroke. So, and that was bad. 1 month, my father had 4 strokes.
Oh.
So the doctor said there was no hope for my father. So every time, when the doctor checked the scan, he was bleeding one part, and doctor operated the brain and took out the blood clot. Again, 3 or 4 days later, he bled again.
Oh.
So 4 times he was bleeding. Doctor said, okay, so there could be no hope for your father. And I turned to God for prayer. Yeah. So I prayed, and then God sent an angel who came along. My upline, Mr. Chang came. Yeah. Okay. So of course he came and showed me the RG and GL. At that time, I didn't know what is RG and GL. So I said, how could I believe you? And he showed his medical report. He said he himself had diabetes, high blood pressure, and he had kidney problem, he had gangrene, and he also had impotence. So after taking RGGL for 2 years, 2 years, he took my upline took for 2 years, and I look at the back of the report, and wow, I said, no complications, no medication. So I chose to believe him. Yeah, so I also started to put my father on DSN RGGL, and after 3 months, my father recovered completely. Yeah, so
nice.
that's why that attracted my attention. Why this Ganodharma is so powerful and clear the blood circulation and prevent further stroke. So that's how I started
It's very nice.
to attract my attention in DSN Ganodharma.
And what was the first steps after it? You can have to heal your father.
Okay, so after my father recovered from this his stroke, first thing first is I want to know, because there are so many Ganodharma brand out there. So how do I know DSN Ganodharma is the best? So that I can prove to my customers or clients, so that I can show them DSN Ganodharma is the best. So therefore, I understand. I collect a lot of literature. What is Ganodharma? So a lot of research from Japan, from China, from Taiwan, from Canada, is all about Ganodharma, and then about whatever health problems. And then I also learned from Dr. Lim. What is DSN Ganodharma so special? Then I discovered that DSN Ganodharma is so special because he is very specifically tell us that they use the reishi. They have 6 species of reishi, and then the time of harvest, the concentration of the Ganodharma, and then of course I also realized that not only the RG, we also have GL. So when RG and GL combine together, and I found that the healing effect is so powerful, especially improve the blood circulation and healing effect of the cells to the cellular level. So I was very excited. So my first client was my friend's son. He played football and fractured his knee. And he went to the doctor. Doctor opened up the knee surgery so many times, and his wound cannot heal. So I gave him some RGGL and some spirulina, and he healed in I think 4 weeks to 6 weeks. So that attracted my interest more, the healing power of and Gadodama. Yeah.
That's the second power.
Yes.
Okay, and how did you start learning gynotherapy? You read books or?
Of course, I read a lot of books about Gadodama, but the gynotherapy is not from the books. So I have to learn from Dr. Lim, because Dr. Lim is the one who introduced the gynotherapy in DSN. So I started with, because that time I was new, I know nothing about Gadodama, and of course I depend on Dr. Lim's lecture. And that time we don't have videos, we don't have a lot of things in internet. Dr. Lim has a lot of cassettes.
Oh,
the cassette, yes. So that time I was, my children was so, they were small, and I have no time, full time in DSN. I only do part time. So when my daughter went to school, I learned gynotherapy. When I do housework, do my ironing, do my washing, my cassette is here, and I listen to Dr. Lim's lecture. What is Gadodama? What is RZ? What is GL? And of course, not only Gadodama, he talks about spirulina, he talks about the morinzi, and how I learn, actually, I cumulatively listen, and many times, and I learn from Dr. Lim's cassette. Yes. And then, of course, after that, when I met Dr. Lim personally, I'm more excited, because Dr. Lim, I even went to Alostar to meet Dr. Lim in Alostar, and look at the farm. Then I understand more, because Dr. Lim really, his technology, and then of course the farm environment, and then of course that is how Dr. Lim emphasized on the quality of his Gadodama.
Very important.
Yes, very important.
And how did you come up with the idea for the wellness center?
Okay.
It's a big jump.
A big jump, yeah. I started with, of course, like freelance. When clients has a problem, I went to the house. So I do a lot of counseling. For example, someone had a stroke. I went to the house, so we do family gathering, home visit, and not only I spoke to the patient, I also spoke to the family, and I will understand why this family has stroke. Look at the kitchen. What kind of food you're giving the patient? Number one, the food, and then did he exercise? Is he having stress? So it's all about his lifestyle. No exercise, poor food, stress. So when he stroke, and then of course I told the family, you have to make sure that you change your lifestyle, change your food, okay, and then with the support of Gadodama or the gynotherapy. Gynotherapy contains Gadodama, and then of course you also have lion's mane for the nerves, and the spirulina, and also cordyceps, and the enzymes like cordypine and morinzi. The combination of these functional nutrients, most of my stroke patients recover. Not only the stroke patient recover, the family also wants to take the products as prevention. So that's how my teaching in the family become bigger and bigger. So I have more people looking for this gynotherapy, and then of course I found that maybe a center to gather people to come my service center is better. It's better because number one, something like when I have a service center, it's like a dispensary. Patient come to me, they're looking for solution. Then you don't have to go out and buy products. So I can give out the products on my counter.
And how did they come here? How do they find your service?
Okay. Most of them by referral. By referral. The friend will refer them, or you go to Jane, and some of them, they saw my my videos, and then also some through email, they wrote to me. They say that they found that, you know, I can give good solution to patients. So through emails, through referrals, and how I built the whole network of Malaysia team. And then one day came along, this was the 2008. Laszlo came to Malaysia. Laszlo came to Malaysia looking for Gadodama. And that was the time I was in the PJ office, and I met Laszlo. I met Laszlo.
It was not planned.
It wasn't planned. Yeah, it wasn't planned. So of course, when Laszlo wanted to know about the Gadodama, I tried to you know, give him lots of information about Gadodama, and also arrange for him to meet up with Dr. Lim. That's how you know, my service center, and also how Laszlo, I met Laszlo, and then we expanded to Europe.
Super. And how do people here in Malaysia respond to gynotherapy? Do they know the mushrooms?
Actually, in Malaysia, we have some people who know about the medicinal mushroom. Especially Chinese, they know what is lingzi or Gadodama. But for other races like Malay and Indian, sometimes they do not know. So normally when they come here looking for me for health solution, I will tell them right from the scratch is what is Gadodama, what is Storina, what is Noni, and what Codipine can do for you. So the education starts when they came for this looking for health solution. And I one by one would tell them what are these for, to support your bodily system, and how you can recover. So every items of the DSM products, they are functional nutrients to support our body cells, tissue, organ, and system, and there's no side effects. That's the most important thing, that patients are happy because they are food therapy. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what is the most important benefits of gynotherapy? You have said this without side effects.
Yeah. So actually, I always tell people, what is gynotherapy? They will be thinking, what is gynotherapy? Gynotherapy actually is a range of products. Contains functional nutrients like from Gadodama, algae, GL, and then of course we have enzymes like Codipine, Noni, Morinzyme, and then we also have spirulina. Those are the basic nutrients for our cell, tissue, organ, and system. But we also have special mushrooms like lion's mane, cordyceps, emporia, all these for special functions. Okay. So when I talk to them about all this whole range of gynotherapy, these are the nutrients to support all the building blocks for the body, to improve your circulation, to enhance your immunity, and then of course to help you to detox the body. And of course after that, whatever is imbalance in the body due to your poor diet, no exercise, poor sleep, and this whole range of product will do the modulating, balancing, and rejuvenation. So to restore our natural healing abilities. Okay?
When did you decide to spread the word about gynotherapy?
Okay. I find that this one actually spread the word of gynotherapy has been going on since I joined DSM in year 2001, because you know, from my background, I was specialized in cancer nursing, and after that I also went into integrated health nutrition, maternal and child health, and overall I can see what is the problems? Yeah, people are, especially with their unhealthy food, lifestyle, and poor sleep, don't sleep at the right time, and that
use the telephone.
Yes, so they are building a very unhealthy inner body environment, especially when the body is acidic. A lot of microcirculations will be blocked up, and then where are the detox system? There is number one, our digestive system, then our lungs, our urinary system is the kidney, and also at the same time our skin. Yeah. So when all these systems is unable to help you to detox, problems, accumulation of toxins came up. And this one is everybody will face it. Okay? So it's very important to educate the people. Prevention is better than cure. Before the problems like high blood, diabetes, even cancer, all this actually is long-term. Your bodily system is in a very hazardous body environment. So that's why high blood pressure is disease? No, it's not a disease. It's a symptom telling you something is not right in the body. Your body is jockey, your circulation is clogged, toxin accumulated, and then your heart cannot pump the circulation fluently. So these are the things that, so, and hormonal imbalance. So these are the things that I find gynotherapy holistically can restore most of our vital organ and system. Yeah, just like we have 11 systems in the body, but if you go to the doctor, it's segmental. Your heart problem, go to the heart doctor.
Yes.
Kidney problem, go to the kidney. But this one, if you take the whole range of organotherapy, holistically, it will balance your system by system, and most of us can rejuvenate and restore our homeostasis, which is the balance of the body. And I find this is the solution to all of us in prevention. Most importantly, people are in pre-immune state of health. You don't have symptoms.
Yes.
And that is more scary. People think you're healthy, but by the time the symptom comes, for treatment is too late. So health awareness is very important. Yeah.
And for us now helps the device, Meta Hunter, bioresonance.
Yes.
How did you meet this?
Actually,
device?
This device I used it many years ago. Because when I started my service center, most of the people come here. They want to know how do you know my problem? Okay, so when they put them on this device and non-linear scanner, they will see, oh, high blood pressure. Oh, my blood is very sticky. Then my heart is not so strong, and there could be some blockage somewhere. It could be detected in the bioresonance, and of course, when I tell them your problem, the root cause is this, then give them some product, RGGL, Morinzi, even some cordyceps to improve their circulation. Their blood pressure is normalized, and then 2 months later they come for review. Wow, all the blood circulation become very good, and then they see that, oh, my heart function improve, and of course circulation is good, blood is not sticky. They are very happy. And another one is especially people with problems start with their stomach. They eat too much, they don't chew their food, and most of them have poor stomach, and they don't produce enough enzymes. Okay, and they actually leaky guts. They bring their child with hyperactive, they cannot concentrate on the study, and when I check with the device, most of them have leaky guts. So when I give them some solutions like enzymes, it can be codipine, it can be fruit gym, and it could be morinzi, and I give them some lion's mane, spirina, and GL, and after a few months, the gut function improve, and the mother can see the child's emotionally is very stable, and so that's why we all say the gut actually is our second brain. Yeah, when you have good gut, you have good mentality.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now you not only you use it yourself, but you teach how to use this.
Oh yes, device. Yeah. So of course, I use it. Patients love it. Clients love it because they can make comparison what I was and what I am now. Yeah.
You can see.
Comparison. So they trust us. They trust us, and of course that not only that, you can see that our gynotherapy product sales is always good because people see already they want to comply. Because compliance of gynotherapy products is perseverance. You take in long term, and then they find that their bodily system is good and all that. So that's why there is something for them to see before and after.
Yes.
Yeah. Not only I can help my clients, and then of course the interest came again is from Laszlo.
Again.
And Laszlo found that this device is so good. And of course, you know, he is Mr. Morezi.
Yes.
Yeah, he had been taking for how many years? 6-7 years. So of course, when he checked himself, his bodily system is good. But and then when we check some of his friends, certain area is not so good. So he find that, you know, maybe this one has to be taught to his top leaders in Europe, so that all of you can monitor, because most of you have a lot of clients, but sometimes they don't trust you. But with this, and I'm sure your client will see before and after, and the improvement. And not only that, when I teach all of you, and number one, I also learn from you all, because you all have different kinds of cases. When you refer cases to me for consultation, I also learn from you all. After taking this product, your patients get better and better. So I found actually this is two-way communication. So we learn from each other, and we upgraded our gynotherapy. And I found that this is something I like to do, because we are creating a team to help the community. I always say with Jane alone, I cannot do so many things. I need a good, motivated team, professional team to help me to, most importantly, to spread the good news of gynotherapy. And that is the solutions to most of our people out there. Something that is our mission. It's our mission.
It's ours too.
Thank you.
And what plans have you for the future, for the next year? We would like to see you in Europe again.
Yes. So of course, you know, I'm already 70 years old. So a lot of people ask me, Jay, are you going to retire? I say, at 70 years old, I'm only young old age. I'm not old. So I find that I'm still very healthy to move on. So of course, now I can see my service center here. My William is very competent, and Michelle is very competent to take over. Of course, with the family team and with the teaching in Europe, you already have a big team in Budapest. So I find that I'm not alone. With the whole team in Europe, I think we can conquer more in Europe. Like, we are not going to stay in Budapest. Maybe we will go to Greece. Next time we will go to some other parts of the Europe. And more people, they are aware of the importance of gynotherapy. They will see after they take the gynotherapy how improvement is their bodily system. Most of them will comply, not only he himself, the whole family. Because one of the leaders told me she has been complying the gynotherapy for how many years? I think she's a Hungarian, so it's about 16 years or 17 years. But she said her father had some heart issue, but the father doesn't believe. Wow. After the training, she scanned the father. You see, Dad, you see, you know, you're talking about a heart, you're on medication, but this is what I see your heart problem. So if you take the gynotherapy, you can be better. So after she scanned the father, and the father also start himself on gynotherapy. So this one actually we start with ourselves, not only ourselves, our family, then extended to our neighbors, to community. So of course, at this moment, my dream is to conquer the whole of Europe, so that more of you can be very professionally as a holistic practitioner using this machine. You can conquer the community and the country more, and of course that will enhance our healing Maudry. Healing Maudry not only help more people to become healthy, we also increase the sales in Europe. So we are going to make the sleeping lion in Europe become more aggressive. So this is my mission in future.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I wish you a very long life.
Yes.
With good health.
Yes.
And please help us.
Oh, thank you. I love you, Chili, because you are one of the top leaders. I appreciate this is how to say, because I say everyone can be successful, but there's one criteria: your heart, your caring heart. Because when you have a caring heart, you can go very far. Because you care for, not only for yourself, you care for everyone out there who is suffering from disease. So we are the healing angels. We must give ourselves a credit. We are the healing angels to help mankind. Thank you, Csilla, for the interview.